Hello, welcome to another episode of Cranial Diarrhea. I'm Tiff.
And I'm the new Hair Club for Men spokesman.
A lot of growth in 1 week.
It does match. Look, I'm set. Look here. This is my new look. How you like it?
You
Look.
can have it if you want it.
I like this look. I'm going with this. I'm going to wear this all the time.
We didn't expect you to fall in love with
I
it.
do. I like it. We're going to be sitting like at a restaurant. I'm going to have this on.
Who's we?
Look, I got a little. Let me fix my flyaway.
You got a mouse in your pocket. Not a mice.
Hey,
a
look.
mouse.
I can even adjust my hair. Well, the shine's gone.
Yeah, the glare's not there.
I'm Axl Rhodes' older brother. Hatchet Rose. Or Hatchet Dula, wouldn't it? Isn't
Chassis.
It? Yeah, Chassis. This is
Anywho.
yeah. I look like a Cheech and Chong. Oh, sorry, we have a notification.
Getting work email.
Work email?
I know.
Tell them you're not working tonight.
Anyway,
What do you think? I kind of like this.
I think we've spent a lot of time on the wig.
I got hair in my eye. I never haven't said that in many years. I'm rocking this. Yo, dude. That's how I'm going to do the show tonight. All right, cool.
I think every week we should just wear a different wig.
And I can do a different personality with each wig. That's what we're going to do. So tonight, killer dude. All right. So tonight we're talking about the
Dobhar-Chu.
Dobhar-Chu, bro.
So we both have to look up how to pronounce this thing, and it was
Dobhar-Chu.
not at all what we thought it was.
No.
The
It's
cool
like
thing
a
is, though,
giant otter dog.
yeah, this isn't another a copycat Loch Ness monster. This is different.
It is. It's. Oh, excuse me. Totally.
It's been a long day.
Has it been a long day? I'm sorry.
So Angela comes home from school almost every day now and goes straight to the fridge, grabs a juice box, apple juice.
It's granddaughter's
She
wine.
starts chugging it, and she goes, "It's been a hard day."
Look,
Every day.
you don't even
I'm on
need
my
a straw.
I'm on my second juice
What?
box already. That's cool.
She's had a rough day.
You become an appleholic.
Anyway, so this is actually, they call it the king otter.
Totally
There are a couple of other names that they call it, like
righteous.
the Irish alligator.
I did see that. Yes.
Anyway, this is a creature of Irish folklore. It resembles both a dog and an otter, which, okay, when I heard that, my initial reaction was, oh my god, I am in love with this
Okay.
cryptid.
So
Already I'm in love with this
so
cryptid.
like totally my initial reaction was like, okay, so it's like half fish, half dog. Which half is which? Does it alter?
Like, I even saw this where they had an artist's rendition of what this thing would look like, and there were two of them. There was one up here, and it was all angry looking, and then there was one in front of him and gnawing on a severed human
And tell
arm.
them what you see.
And I was like, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I don't even care that it's eating an arm. I don't even care. That is the cutest thing. It's like an aquatic Cujo. It's so cute.
Oh, look at the little thing.
So obviously it lives in water. It's carnivorous. It's 7 feet long. It inhabits the British Isle
making a costume
lakes
change.
since ancient times. It's also known, like I said, as the Irish crocodile. It is bloodthirsty. It's known for its speed, aggression, and appetite for human flesh. There are usually 2 of these at a time, and it is believed that when one is killed, its mate will swim up, pursue the attacker, and this happens because when one is about to die, it gives off a high-pitched whistle to warn its mate.
Okay, so the cool thing about that is the story of the first encounter, and it's like on a gravestone, and they have a picture of it drawn, and what it is, it's like totally dark, and the lady was attacked, and when the lady was attacked, her husband exacted revenge, so he killed the monster, and then it let out that loud cry. And then when it let out the loud cry, like the other monster came up.
Wait,
and
why
chased
do you
him.
look like me with a beard right now?
Come here. You're welcome.
My hair's the prettiest.
So, yes.
You can actually find this lady's grave, right?
Yes,
you can
that's what
find
they're saying.
The,
You can find
the
the grave
headstone.
and the
It's got
stone.
that illustration.
It's got the
depicted on it.
illustration on it. And so the husband killed the first one with his, they said blade. I don't know if it meant like a long blade, little blade, whatever. But it let out this scream, so another one came up, and he got on his horse and it was chasing him. And it like chased him for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah.
And he finally, I guess, got ruined. And he had to stop and get his horse reshoed. Which reminds me, don't you hate when you got to stop and get your horse reshoed?
Pesky.
I know.
Pesky horses.
But anyway, so he had to do that, and the guy that reshoed the horse knew a lot about this and how to kill the creature, and he told him the creature would come straight for the horse and like take his head straight through the horse, and when he did, take his sword and gave him a sword and told him to cut the creature's head off. So he did. So you would think that would be the end of it, but if you look, it's like there was a sighting or a report in, I want to say it's 1974 maybe. But it's in all different areas now. It's like in Canada, North America.
Yeah, so it's believed to be migratory too. So and it travels. So they're known for their high speed. They're able to swim at really high speed.
Yeah, they said across like this one sighting was, and I forget the lake they said, but it was like a 28 something mile lake.
Yeah.
And this thing went across it in like less than like 5 seconds.
I want to say I saw something along the lines of there was one spotted in Lake Erie.
That is lake. Yes, there. I do remember that. It's like, and there was a lake in Canada. It's like this thing is migratory.
Yeah, it's just moving all over.
But it says they usually travel in.
But like I have to be
pairs.
100% honest, and I don't know what this thing really looks like. I don't. It was literally an artist's rendition of what this thing could look like. But if I saw that coming out of the lake, I would not run. I would probably walk toward it and go, "Oh, baby, she's so cute. I want you to." Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. My whole impression of this is I think a lot of folks like to indulge in show prep.
That one looks better.
This one?
Yeah.
I think a lot of folks like to indulge in show prep.
You put it on sideways.
You think this one's fake too?
I do.
It's backwards. I'll do it, Jesus Christ.
I just, I don't know. Ow!
It's clipped on it.
Ow!
It's supposed to clip to your hair, but
They took my scalp.
what scalp?
Oh, excuse me. I don't know. At first I did. I thought, okay, this is a fake thing. But then when I started reading about the reports and the attacks, like there was an attack in 2000. I think that was the one in Canada. But there, I mean, it's kind of like, okay, but if
Well, still,
somebody
braid your
passed
hair.
away and was attacked by something, it's got to be something there, right? So at first I was kind of like,
really
this
not
one.
have to braid
But
your
then I was
hair.
kind of like, oh look. Super cool. I'm a super cool. Look at my beard. I'm mankind.
I thought you said something about
So, she's
my brain is.
so what do you think about it?
Hold it.
I have to be honest. Like I'm not really sure. I'm on the fence, but it's so fucking cute. Like I want it to be real.
You want it to be real, even though it's
so cute.
You're like, here, let me pet you.
The more
There
you
went
move
mine.
your head, the more it's
Like
gonna fall.
it's 100% this thing will devour me whole, but it's so cute.
But then there was some conflict in the stories about what the size of it was. Like one story said it was like 10 to 12 feet, and then other stories were saying it's only like 7 foot.
Yeah, see, I saw 7.
And then I also, one of the stories I read, because when I first picture and I see the rendition, and it looks like it's got dog's legs, right? Because it said this thing can migrate over land or water. So
It's like
I'm
an
thinking-
otter, right?
Right. But then in another report, it's like an alligator.
Does
It
that
said it
look
was more.
good?
More like an alligator.
So pretty.
I told him he looks like Lucius Malfoy from Harry Potter.
I'm so pretty.
Mama, will your father hear about this?
My father will hear about this.
This is
With you?
He'll about this.
This is the first time I think we've done one that can actually migrate water or land.
Move it to the left. Your left.
Your part's crooked.
There you go.
I worked so hard on my hair.
Is it the first
I
one?
worked hard on your hair.
I think this is. You did. Thank you so much, granddaughter. This I
Yeah.
think this is the first time that we've had.
Because
that
all
it's
the other
actually-
ones have been sea serpents.
Right.
Or
And this is a migrate.
yes.
So this is kind of transitioning or transcending boundaries.
May I intervene?
Yes.
This one is land and water.
No, I can't intervene. We can't
Come
see.
right here, sweetie. Yeah, this one's both. This one's land and water. Because it said it can migrate.
Mama, can you hand me
either.
my apple juice?
So, which is unique to me. Because usually if something has to live in the water, it can't survive on land very long, right?
Yeah. You know what's really, when I was doing, twice now this has happened to me, when I'm researching the one that we're discussing this week, in the stories of this one, they're like, oh, it's different from this creature, but it's similar to this creature. And I'm like, I have none of those creatures on my list.
No.
So I end up adding these, my list keeps growing and growing and growing. We're never going to get out of the aquatic dwelling cryptids. It's never going to happen.
We kind of did today because this one could do both.
Well, we didn't know that when we went into this.
No, but that was actually kind of a cool point.
Yes.
Now, if you think about it though, alligators can do both,
Danny wants attention.
right?
Alligators are ornery because the medulla
Yeah,
oblongata.
because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Mama said.
Mama said, well, Mama is wrong. No, Colonel Sanders.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. But I found that interesting that this was the first one that they actually, and I want to know, do they actually know that it can migrate over land? I guess so, because it chased the guy on the
Yeah.
horse for miles and miles and miles and
Yeah.
miles.
And it would make sense, right? Because most of your animals with fur, we'll say, are,
Either or.
yeah, well, and not even that, but like when the seasons change, they move around or they hibernate or whatever the case
Right.
may be. They're not in this lake
So
forever
you're
and
saying
ever.
this
Amen.
this one kind of does like birds and migrate south for the winter?
That's, yeah, it said it, they're migratory. Quit.
So I wonder, because I mean, there was all different lakes that it's been reported in.
Well, I'm interested. Like, it's so. Oh man, I'll have to look at a map. I don't.
You're kind of wondering the same thing I am. Is there like a geographical region
Yeah.
or like a climate type region?
And like, I could see it being going from like Ireland to England to all over Europe, whatever.
but
but-
we have a different climate over here.
It swam across the ocean
It didn't take it long. It's
and
fast.
made it to Canada.
Maybe it come across on the
It
love
wanted to go for a
boat.
little
I think
swim.
it caught a ride.
Yeah, caught a ride on the love boat.
It wanted to go on a
It
little
was out on the
swim.
dock. Like,
Yeah, it went on a little swim.
My point of view.
that's a hitchhiker.
You know what it did? It jumped on top of a submarine.
Oh. The only obvious
Look,
explanation.
taxi, and here comes a submarine.
Wait, how long ago was this? Was it supposed to be?
That was like in the 2000s, right? When it was spotted in Canada and North America?
Canada.
Canada. Can you do this? I cannot. Are all our Canadian
Can you answer
viewers?
the question? No.
Can you?
Can you find the map?
So, legit or lore?
The what?
Legit or lore?
I thought you said the legit lore. I was like, huh?
It's a new one. I just
Thought we
made it up.
just changed. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I still think until there's some kind of factual evidence, I'm still going lore on most of these. Although this one was a little closer to believable.
I'm excited for next week's just because it's going to be fun to say.
Are we doing the chupacabra?
No. We're doing the Ego Pogo.
Eagle pogo stick.
Ego Pogo.
So I really think.
There's also a Manny Pogo.
What do you think on this one?
Put it behind your ear.
I think it's entirely plausible
Well, any of these
for
could
this
be.
thing to be real, and I very much want it to be real because it's so fucking cute.
I'm gonna get you one of these Dobhar-Chus.
Give me one on a t-shirt.
But it's bloodthirsty.
I'm gonna say legit because I want it to be real because it's cute.
But do you really? I mean, in all honesty, I really want to know this. Out of all the ones we've researched, do you think the facts that you found on this one warrant you feeling it's real? Because some of the ones
I have
we've
to be
done-
completely honest. I didn't do the amount of research on this one that I did on the others, just because this week was a
But I
little
will
hectic
say
for
there
me.
was more modern cases,
Yes.
which kind of leads
My
me.
only thing is, like, I didn't go deep into the research because this week was a little crazy for me. But I didn't see any, like, legitimate pictures of the
Right.
thing. I didn't see any possible footage caught of the thing. And they're saying this thing has been around since, what, 1684
Yeah.
was the first reported sighting?
But there has to be more than just one, because remember they go in pairs.
Yeah, so they mate
And he
with
killed
each other. And here's my other thing. There's always two, right? And if they're living in the same lake, that screams of incest to me, which might explain why they like to eat people.
I don't think appetite is a genetic.
So, granddaughter, what do you think? Lore or real?
I don't think that's real. It sounds like something that
Look, I wonder
Lionsgate would
if
make up for a children's movie.
I wonder if it'll keep record if I just show this really amazing picture. And obviously the people viewing aren't going to be able to see it. Oh my god, look how stinking cute that is.
Where do you see cute? I would
So
run away from
look
that.
at all.
It's eating a hand.
So look how furry and cute.
That's not
That looks
cute.
like an otter right there.
Right.
Yeah,
But like I said, this is an artist's rendition.
Why is it in the frame of an egg?
I think I'm going to agree with
there.
granddaughter on this one and go lore.
What?
Yeah, I think people are seeing something.
Yeah.
But when I read that part about,
You think it's just like an otter with like the mange
I think it's
or
an
something?
alligator, to be honest with you.
A furry alligator?
Hey, alligators can go to first stores and buy coats.
Saw a video where alligator ate a dog on
Or-
TikTok.
But see, I don't think otters would be that long, but
Just so we're
alligators
clear.
would.
This is the last of a full bottle of wine.
So the show prep is running.
Just so we're clear.
I just
drank my whole box of apple juice.
just so we're clear. I think people are seeing something. Might be an otter, might be an alligator,
Might be a
might be an
dogfish.
otter, might be an otter-gator,
Dogfish.
a dogfish, a pufferfish,
Fish dog.
a catfish, because they get pretty big.
Cat. Again, they're not furry.
But see, here's the thing
But
about
cats are
cryptids.
furry.
Cryptids are things that could possibly exist, but have never been discovered by scientists or proven.
So cryptids are, by definition, cryptids are animals that are not scientifically acknowledged.
Or proven.
That means the
Because
same
if they're
thing.
proven, they would be scientifically
Same
acknowledged.
thing I
yeah,
just said.
that's what I'm saying. So, just because it's not proven doesn't mean it's not there. But I would have to see proof. But what are you leaning towards? If it wasn't so darn cute in your words,
It wasn't even cute.
which way would you lean? I agree.
It was really
I
ugly.
didn't see it.
I don't know. I guess chomp on a human arm, and I'm like, oh. Anyway,
Then you should watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
excuse me. Based on what I saw, what I found when I did my 15 minutes of research
Today.
today, I would have to go with legend just because I didn't see enough to convince me otherwise.
So
But my God, I want it to be real so bad.
think
Why?
this
So
is-
it can find you and chomp on your face?
there hasn't been many of them that you went legend on.
I think this is the first one.
Yeah. So I think you were on the fence on a couple.
The garage door one, I was a little,
Yeah. The gas pump.
yeah.
Yeah, that's still a gas pump, folks. I just know. So, folks, for this week of Dobhar-Chu is how you pronounce it, even though it's not
Dobhar-Chu.
spelled. Even though it's not spelled that way. For the Dobhar-Chu, we're going legend. If you have proof,
Legend.
send it in. We'd love
To
to see.
what?
Well,
You don't have anything connected to
Well,
this.
you can comment on this video, or you can reach us via email at cranialdiarrhea@gmail.com. That is CHRANIALDIARRHEA@gmail.com.
for all of you coast to coast AM people that like to listen to that, tell George Horry we want to be on the show.
Wait,
We
if you-
don't.
wait,
We
I'm so
don't. That's
confused.
incredibly awkward.
I'm confused. If you
Kind of like
have,
my hair.
if you have a podcast on YouTube, why don't you also put? Why don't you like find a way to take the audios, get the audio files, and put it on Spotify too?
We were doing that,
Yeah, we were
but
doing
nobody
that.
was listening.
So we're just sticking with the YouTube right now. But yes, you can do that as well. I think it's that time, daughter. What do you think?
I think so.
I think I'll go get my
Time
hair
for-
done this week.
Refill.
Remember, folks, hair
Get the
club, it
wax
works.
of the Amber Mama?
Oh,
Quickly.
and in case you really wondered, look, as daughter says. Peace out.
Ow. Oh my gosh.
I don't want this.
So aggressive.